come to meetings is to hear stories, because it turns out that network marketing is a storyteller's business, and that's what I was talking to you about, is this is different than anything else you've done in life. Bill, in your other businesses, it was you against the world. You didn't have a team helping you make the salad. And then your businesses after that, it was your risk. It was your time. It was your risk to credit, your risk to capital, your risk to life savings. And possibly when 9/11 hit, you had no control over the economy. It's possible that you lost your credit, you lost your life savings. And that's why when you look at what the wealthy 1% in America do, a new interagency report shows they're business owners. 74% of the wealthy 1% are business owners. 3 out of 4. Now, I like to play the odds. But you start to look at your options as a business owner. The first one is the American dream. I'm going to go out and start a pizza shop. I'm going to start a gas station. Whatever it is, a real estate company. Well, Small Business Administration shows a 90% failure rate within 5 years. 95% within 10 years. I don't like those odds. I don't know that I want to risk everything. I don't know that I want to buy myself a job. When you start to really understand what we have a hold of, you realize why Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, some of the most successful people, Gary Hollister, some of the most successful people in the world. Gary and Beverly, before they came to Xango, were top 1/10% financially in this country. Why do they love it? Why do they define it as the best kept secret in the business world? See, once I understood that, I decided I'm going to stop listening to all my broke friends that tell me network marketing doesn't work. I'm going to stop being a know-it-all and assume that it doesn't work because I didn't like the way people approached me. And that's another meeting, but we don't approach people. This is a relationship enricher, a relationship enhancer. I joke with my mom, I say, what did we talk about before Xango? I should call my mom. It's probably time to call my mom. I haven't talked to her for 4 or 5 days. Hey mom, how you doing? I'm good, how are you? How's your job going? It's going good. Are you selling any homes? Sold a couple homes this week. Sold 4, had 3 canceled. But we're doing pretty good. Okay. Well, let's go to lunch soon. All right, love you. Love you too. No, I really love you. I love you too. I love you more. No, you don't. I didn't realize my mom knew so much about business. I didn't realize I had so much to learn from her. I didn't realize I had so much to learn from Ryan. I'd watch him present in front of the room at KB Home, but I didn't get into his life. I didn't know about I didn't realize how much I had to learn from Justin Bryce about life. I didn't know his dreams when he was my boss. This is the best thing in the world for what Leonard Ledbetter says, we can live lives millionaires can't in network marketing. I was talking to you about this last night, Jerome and Cheryl. Because you can't bring people with you in most businesses. You can't bring people with you if you've got a high-paying job. Unless there's nepotism. Sometimes you see that. And that prevents some of us that are more qualified than others from moving up, doesn't it? Sometimes when you look up the ladder, all you see is a big butt. And it's usually the nephew of the president. You know? Network marketing, and Xango specifically, because we stand out above the rest, starts to become a very logical option. And the point I really want to make with all of this framing is that we need to do more. Individually, we need to do more. John and Gina just moved to Arizona not long ago. They moved to Arizona partially to be part of what we're doing. They want to grow. They're surrounding themselves with people that enrich their lives. And they have a larger percentage of the people here today than anybody. Convince me that they can do something you can't do. Convince me that Bill can do something that everybody in this room can't do. See, I don't buy into that thought process. They just want it a little bit more. The last thing on timing is personal timing. I could talk about timing within the industry, why this is the best time within Xango look based on history and facts. But facts tell, stories sell. My dad one time used to tell me growing up, and he said it on multiple occasions. He used to say things, and my mom, you're going to get good at different things in life. You're going to get good at sports if you apply yourself. You're going to get good at relationships. You're going to get good at board games. Make sure one of them is something that sets you free. Make sure something that we're going to get good at builds freedom. Make sure something we get good at sets an example for our children. And it doesn't matter where you're at. Start tomorrow. I don't care if you've been in Xango for 4 years, 4 months, 4 days, and you might not have reached your goals yet. Start tomorrow. I was with John and Gina last night listening to them, and they were so excited right now because they got a lot of momentum right now. They got things going on in their group right now. Some of us are kind of like, not that excited because things aren't going on in our group. What's the difference? How many people do you think you could have got here today if I said, everybody you bring, I'll give you $500? Brian, how many people do you think you could have got here? 10. Now, I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just talking to you to the way that I would want somebody to talk to me, okay? I'm not picking on you. Man, I want you guys to be successful. I'm just giving you all I got, so please bear. I'm not picking on you. I want to make that perfectly clear. I'm not picking on you, Brian. I love you. See, it's not that he can't get 10 people here. It's that he just doesn't quite want it bad enough yet. I haven't convinced him that this is the best use of his time. See, if he brought 10 people here, he'd make $5,000. I'd give him $5,000. Let me tell you, folks, if he brought 10 people here and brought 10 people to the next one, if he brought one person to every meeting, $5,000 is pennies compared to what he will make. See, I just haven't convinced Brian yet. John and Gina have been convinced. Bill's $100K. John and Gina are $100Ks. The average monthly income is $17,000 in residual income. Now, you can make $17,000 in the car industry, can't you, John? You can make $17,000 W-2'd. Let the government take 50% of it and just assume that's the way it is. And have to work 70 hours a week with no light at the end of the tunnel, or you can make $17,000 and have total freedom. I like this option. So people don't reach their objective because the company fails them. The second reason they don't reach their objectives is because their team fails them. Their upline. Your upline's your team. The third reason people don't reach all their financial objectives is because they're not coachable. And I honestly don't know what to do about that.